42nd District at Scott County. The #1 team in the state, the Cardinals of Scott County, taking on Henry Clay in the first round, followed by the #3 team in the state, Bryan Station, taking on the Sayre Spartans. The Scott County Henry Clay game will be played on February the 27th at 8 o'clock p.m. and Bryan Station and Sayre will be played on February the 28th, also at 8 o'clock p.m. and then the finals on Friday, March the 2nd at 8 o'clock p.m. there. This is the same draw as last season, with Scott County getting a 75-56 win over Bryan Station in the district finals. But they met a couple weeks ago in a tough one at Scott County, and Bryan Station looking to get over the hump finally in this district, as they won the district 2 years ago before realignment. But Scott County went in the district last year, so it could be a grudge match when these two teams, if these two teams meet in the district finals next week. But this is a tough district tournament with Scott County and Henry Clay in the first game and Bryan Station and Sayre in the second game, as Sayre played Scott County tough just a week ago, and that should be a good one to be going to. So make sure you get out there for that one if you have nothing else planned, which you shouldn't at this time of year. In the 43rd District at Lexington Catholic, Paul Lawrence Dunbar will take on LCA, Lexington Christian Academy, in the first round game. That will be played on February the 26th at 8 o'clock p.m. On February the 27th, also at 8 p.m., the #4 ranked team in the state, the Lexington Catholic Knights, will take on Lafayette, a team who beat Catholic earlier in the season. In the semifinals on February the 28th at 8 p.m., the winner of the Dunbar LCA game will take on Tates Creek, the #1 seeded team in this district. Tates Creek ranked #7 in the state at this time. And then the finals will pit the winners of those games on March the 2nd at 8 o'clock p.m. Catholic is the defending champions in this newly realigned district, but it's not going to be a given that they win it again this year, as Tates Creek and Lafayette both have beaten Lexington Catholic this season, but they are peaking at the right time, the Knights are, and they should be a slight favorite in this one. And it should be a fun one to watch there at Lexington Catholic, the 43rd District tournament. The 44th District at EKU gets started on February the 28th as Richmond Model takes on Berea in the first game. That's an 8:15 start. And on March the 1st, also at 8:15, the #10 team ranked in the state, the Madison Central Indians, will take on Madison Southern. And then the finals will be played on March the 2nd, also at 8:15 p.m. at EKU. This blind draw has only 16 districts in the whole state of Kentucky out of the 64 do blind draws, and this is one of them. And it gets a lot of heat from people outside the district, and especially within the district. This is the 8th time in 11 years that Madison Central and Madison Southern will meet in the first round of the district tournament. And this draw or seed debate is going to heat up after this. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one, as Madison Southern is just dying to seed, but Model and Berea will not hear of it. And but if they do, folks, I'm telling you right now, if they do make every district seed in the state, classification could be just around the corner. So tune in for that one right there. But Madison Central is going for at least their 10th straight district title in this 44th district. As far as the research that I can go back on, it could be more, but they've won the last 9 in a row, and they should be favorites to win their 10th straight district tournament title in the 44th. So that takes care of the 10th and the 11th region district tournament draws right here on our local coverage area. But there's 3 district tournaments I want you to keep an eye out on. And one of those is over in the 17th district. I told you about the girls, and the boys is going to be a good one as well. Central Hardin and John Hardin, 2 top teams in the state of Kentucky. Central Hardin has Andre Miller, one of the top players in the state. They'll take on each other in the first game of the district tournament, with the winner going home, and with the loser going home, and the winner going on to the regional tournament, where they will face possibly the 21st ranked team in the state, Elizabethtown, the Panthers, and Stephon Pettigrew. If they can get by Fort Knox or North Hardin, which would be a tough task, they'll face either Central Hardin or John Hardin in the finals of that district tournament. And that should be a fun tournament to watch as well. The 49th District at Clay County pits North Law and Jackson County in a tough first round matchup, with the winner to move on to the semifinals. They're not guaranteed a spot in the region yet. They got to win that first game and then win a semifinal game, and the winner will play Redbird. North Law and Jackson County will take on each other on February the 26th, and then the winner of that one will take on Redbird on February the 28th. On February the 27th, in between those 2 games, Clay County takes on Oneida Baptist, and whoever gets in the finals, expect a jam-packed Bobby Keith Gymnasium to be rocking and rolling on March the 3rd, a Saturday night district championship over there at Clay County in the 49th. And up in the 58th district in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, Floyd County, Johnny Martin at Allen Central will finally try to become the all-time leader in district tournament titles in the 58th, and his last 58 district tournament run was as the Allen Central coach, as he is possibly going to be retiring after this season. The Rebels went 6-0 in the Floyd County Conference to get the #1 seed in that 58 district tournament, but they will have a tough first-round game against South Floyd as the Raiders host the district this year, as South Floyd is always tough up there at Raider Arena on top of the mountain in High Hat, Kentucky. Allen Central and South Floyd will take on each other in the first game, and then Prestonsburg and Betsy Lane. The Black Cats are the defending champions. Betsy Lane, tough as nails under Coach Brent Rose, but Jackie Day Crisp always has his Black Cats tuned up for postseason play, and they'll take on each other in the second game of that 58 district tournament. And then the finals of that one at South Floyd will be nothing but knockdown, drag-out fun between one of those four teams. So that's a look at the 58th, the 49th, and the 17th. 3 districts to keep an eye out on besides the districts here in our local coverage area in high school basketball. Nothing better than Kentucky high school basketball, folks, in this whole nation. That's all the time I have for now. Make sure you tune in next time, as I will have the results of all these tournaments and get ready for regional tournament action, as it is postseason play here in the state of Kentucky, in Kentucky high school basketball. I'm Marc Hall saying, so long, everybody.